Good morning. As you can see, I'm not in the office today. I'm sitting on my phone. I'm not in the office today because I didn't sleep so well last night and it was raining this morning. And I don't have to be in the office, so I didn't go. So I don't think I'm going to get as much work done today, which is probably a bad thing. But it's also summer here and everyone is... I don't know, back in South Africa, we have summer in December and it's like December vibes, which is like everyone just like takes a chill.
What is going on there?
Listen properly.
Siya December.
Definitely, I'm here to enjoy life. I'm not here to suffer. I'm not here to...
Here in the Netherlands, this is this time here. So everyone's a little bit more chilled. There's hardly anyone at the office. So I'm gonna take a little bit more chill today. I'm watching some YouTube on TV, and then I have my coffee here and then my laptop, and then I'm sitting on the couch like this with this like table thing, which is a cool start. I don't know what the topic of today's vlog is going to be. I guess we'll have to figure it out as the day goes by. But I have a friend that's starting a PhD tomorrow and he's coming over tonight, so I'm sure I'll have some chats with him to see how he's doing and how he's feeling starting tomorrow. So yeah, for today I have some coding to do. So coding's a lot easier on the brain than like reading and thinking. I know that sounds weird, but it's a lot easier to code while you're... I don't know, at least I find it easier to code while you're like a little bit distracted, whereas reading and like thinking actively about things are a little bit harder. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Some coding, some nice coffee. But yeah, check in with you later. So location hasn't changed, but we have lunch, which is now like a... feels like it's a big bowl of protein. It looks kind of gross, but that's the sriracha and soy sauce, but it's basically rice, chicken, and egg. I feel like I needed some protein. I sound like a gym bunny. I'm really not. It's just, I don't know. It's better than having peanut butter and jam right now. So yeah, this is what I felt like. Getting there with the stuff, ChatGPT is a big help. So yeah. I'm just joking. I already took a nap for like only 40 minutes. I guess that's the perks of working from home. My lunch break can be a nap. So let me go back and finish the task that I was doing to that. So I'm just gonna get this stupid little task done. It's actually very simple. I just needed to get a certificate because in your PhD you have to do weird courses to show that you're learning and growing and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. But I got to go to Switzerland for this, so it's awesome.
It might be a little bit.
You guys take your laptops, right? Of course I'm checking mine. Yeah, look, everyone. To this. How cool is this? Can you see the snow? Okay, so it is a little while later. It's currently, what is actually the time? It's currently 5:30. I finished work for the day. I actually got more done than I was intending to do, so that's a good thing. But now, behind me, I am going to set up a block mattress because I have a friend coming over who's also starting his PhD. And his apartment is not ready yet, so he's going to stay here for a night. But I thought while I'm setting up the blow-up mattress and everything, I talked to you a little bit about proving that you're a human online. Earlier we were speaking about like meaning between this AI and all this kind of stuff, and I said I'm not going to go too deep into that just yet, but I think there's something about, I spent, I don't know, today where I got more than one reCAPTCHA thing. So something that says, okay, I'm not a bot in this world navigating this website. Now, I don't know if you remember back in the day, they had something, it looked like this, if you remember, this like text over here that you had to type out to be like, oh, I'm a human, I can read that and type it in and say, I prove that I am not a bot and I am a human. And proving you are not a bot is important because bots would scrape websites and kind of take infrastructure down. And when I say take infrastructure down, I mean they would like hit a website like so many times, more times than a human could, and then the infrastructure of that, like the developers didn't account for that many hits or that many refreshes or that many inputs to a form, so the website would be taken like down effectively. It's called a DDoS attack. That's one of the ways in which it happens, but there's a lot of other ways that you don't want a bot, which is a software program, interacting with a website that's designed for humans. So they came up with this test to be like, are you a human? And that's reCAPTCHA. reCAPTCHA is actually owned by Google, so just full disclosure, they're recording more stuff than you actually think that they are. Because if you're logged into a Google account, like I am when I use Chrome, they're recording your IP address, they're recording which web pages you visited before, which ones you didn't, and they're saying, is this normal human behavior? Maybe it's better to phrase it as, this is not bot behavior, but they've gotten, with the onset of AI and everything, it's actually gotten harder to do these reCAPTCHA things because humans could only do this. But now, AI and the bots that they create are smart enough to actually do this. So then they increased it with something like this. I don't know if you remember, those who were on the internet, it looked a little bit like that, where it was, okay, say it out loud, like it would play it and then you could say it, or you could, type it in again, a little bit differently. And then bots could do that as well. So they were like, okay, what we're going to do is you're going to do something like this. And I think you still get this, where it says select these pictures, like select the traffic lights, or in South Africa we call it robots, in this picture, or the bridges, or the buses. Now, what Google did, which is also really smart, is they took the answers to those things where humans could be like, oh no, this is touching the bridge over here, therefore this is also a bridge. And they got quite hard to try and trick the bots. But in doing so, they actually used that data to train their models. So in machine learning, you have something called supervised learning, where you say, this is a picture of a cat, and then you give it a label, cat. And then what they were doing with that is they were saying, is this a picture? Like they didn't have the label data, so they used us humans trying to prove that we're human online as the training, which is genius, but really annoying for us. Because it's like, damn it, I don't have a choice. So then they did that, and that one became quite popular. But then AI just got so much better at doing that as well. Like you throw something into ChatGPT, a picture, it can tell you exactly what's that. So they moved on to something like this. I don't know if you know, where you basically just selected, I am a robot. I'm not a robot. And what's actually happening underneath the hood there, which most people don't know, is they're actually recording your mouse and other things, but they're mostly saying, okay, cool, you moved your mouse like this and you clicked on that. Whereas a bot or something would go straight to, because every website has code in the background, and it would go straight to the point of that code and then just enable it. Whereas a human would move their mouse not in a straight, direct manner. So that's how you proved you were human with that methodology there. And then what happened is the bots got smarter, or the code got better, and again we started to write code that moved like a human moved with a mouse. So then they're like, okay, what are we going to do? And now you'll actually see some websites don't have anything, but it's actually running in the background. And that's the even scarier part, is because it's tracking so much of your behavior. You almost have this like human fingerprint on the screen. Like I said, how you use your keyboard. Are you typing too quickly? Are you skipping through tabs? Are you scrolling too quickly? It's recording so much information about you, tracking that website, putting it into some model or something to say, okay, cool, human behavior, not human behavior, kick you off or allow you to come. So it's crazy how much information they are taking off me and you and other humans on the internet when we were just searching for dog picture or cat picture to put on a card for someone. So yeah, there's nothing we can really do about it, which is in essence kind of frustrating. They obviously are not allowed to really post the data to be like, this is Bianca's profile online, but they do have that. And they are probably using it for things that we don't know. But yeah, I think that's just a random, yeah, did you know that this is happening while you are navigating between Instagram or Facebook or IMDb or YouTube on your browser? So yeah, I didn't blow up any of the blow up mattress because I just stood here and spoke to you, but let me do that now. So this is my final product. Can you see? I think you can. It looks cute and cozy. So, yeah, cool. Let me go and wash the dishes and then probably watch some TV. So thanks for coming along for my reCAPTCHA rant. Okay, so it's around about 10 o'clock now. My friend is about to arrive. We're probably going to go to bed quite soon because I'm quite tired. I don't know what he can do whatever he wants to do. But I am showered and ready to go to bed. So yeah, thanks for joining me on today, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.